baby. Hi. Not my usual entrance. Sabrina just jumped over and decided to attack my brand new alpaca. Because she's a punk butt. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Bella's Crochet Gifts. I'm Bella. That's Sabrina. Oh, dear. So I am wearing a shirt that is kind of appropriate. It says easily distracted by cats and yarn. I got this on Amazon. Are you done? She's probably going to jump away. Her favorite perch spot is right over there. So today we are talking about my... Bye, baby. We are talking about my adventure with the Frederick Fiber Fest, which I went to on April 27th. I was there with my amazing friend Alie. It's a picture of us. Alie is from Alie Artifacts. She is a wonderful YouTuber here on YouTube. She is a wonderful friend here on YouTube. You should totally go check her out. I know she is going to be posting a video about this as well. Hers is going to be more in depth because she actually could touch the fibers and stuff. A lot of the fibers I could not. There will be a slideshow at the end of all the pretty colors that I could not touch. And I will include a few pictures of some of the booths that I stopped at but was unable to partake of, we'll put it that way. But I will tell you a overall what we did and like some different booths that I was able to actually buy from. This will be a little bit rambly because I did not plan it all out. I just kind of have a few notes and a whole bunch of yarn to show you. So first off, I got there a little early, and I was waiting for Alie, and I was kind of just looking at this main first tent, and there was these, I think it was supposed to be, was it Norwegian? I have a picture for their sign that they had. So there was a nice lady there who was standing there talking and spinning some fiber, and she had a little tiny pen that had two very cute baby lambs in it, and I have a picture of the lambs. So I thought those were super cute, and I was just waiting for her to show up. And then when she did, we started poking around. So there was two booths here, and then like one booth behind the Norwegian people. And then there was an open section that was supposed to be for Magpie Fibers, which we never saw any of their products. Like they had a bunch of tables set up like they were going to do a class or something, but I never saw anyone doing a class, and I never saw anyone like trying out the things. There was some stuff on the table. I didn't look very well. Anyways, it was a little rainy, so we were very glad that there was tents. So the first tent was kind of a little sparse, and I was like, is this it? Because there's only like 3 vendors, and you know, those guys, and then the the Norwegian people. So we realized that there was 2 more buildings behind, and if you've ever been to a county fair or like a state fair, they have those big outbuildings that are like a big long building where they'll hold like the sheep and stuff for like state fairs and stuff. It was 2 of those where it's open on both ends, and then it's a big long structure. So we had 2 of those to walk through. But before we got to that, I stopped at the first vendor that was, they had some really gorgeous yarns. They had some sparkly yarns and stuff, and I was like, everything has wool in it. Everything. And so I stopped by the lady, you know, because they're like, oh, can we help you? And I was like, do you have anything without wool? And they're like, oh, actually we do. And they pointed me towards this one gigantic wheel of fiber. and this is it. Oh my gosh. It's so big. So, okay. This big guy is what I bought from the first vendor, and I was gonna I was gonna come back, and Allie's like, wait, why don't you see if you can buy it and see if they will hold it, because it is literally the first place we went to. And this big guy, it weighs so much. This vendor was called Dachshund Daddy Knits. Sorry, I've been watching a lot of Dachshund / Dash Hounds, so my brain was like, I'm pretty sure it's Dachshund. It is a Glimmer sport weight, 70% cotton, 30% rayon, hand wash, lay flat to dry. This is 2,495 grams, or 5.5 pounds of gorgeousness. And it was really funny because, you know, Allie's like, well, why don't you just buy it? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy this. And they had like a little hank above, and they were kind of telling me what was going on, why they were selling this big guy instead of turning it into hanks. And they're like, it was just too much work. And I was like, trust me, I know, I'm a dyer. Like, I dye yarn. I totally get how much time and effort it takes to turn each of these into like 100 gram hank. You know, I do it all the time. I will turn skeins and cones into hanks for me to dye, and they're like, it was just too much effort. And I was like, I get it. But I was like literally talking with the lady, and another lady picks up they'd made one hank out of this, out of a different one, and she was literally holding it, and they're like, oh, sorry, she's buying that. And I was like, I felt really bad because she was like, ooh, and I was like, ugh. So what they did was that hank was going to be included in my thing. I don't know, my cone. But they're like, oh, you know, just go ahead and take, you know, I hope this is okay. Just go ahead and take that for free, you know, because she was so disappointed. And I was like, psh, of course, you know, I didn't want her to be disappointed either. I felt bad for it, but I was like, I really want that. So on here it says $48. So they only charged me $40 for it. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. And this is so much bigger than the bamboo skeins I get. And I'm pretty excited to work with this. Let me see if I can. It is so utterly big. Where's its little, here we go. So you can see the shine, and it's got 2 strands that are twisted together. It is just, oh, it's so soft. It is so soft, and it's so huge. So I bought that, and they're like, okay, we're gonna just remember you. And I was like, okay. I mean, I did have, like, I did pay for it, and like it ended up coming up in my, like, apparently sometimes if you've bought some things, it'll just know your email address with it. I don't know. Anyways, so I got this, and I'm like, okay, we will be back at the end of the day. So that was my first purchase. Where do I put you? Okay, one second. And then my aforementioned alpaca. He is an actual alpaca, and he is really soft. If I touch him too long, I will itch a little bit, but oh my gosh. He was so cute, and I really wanted one, and I'm like, he can just sit in my background and be cute. And he goes with my, so I was thinking, So it's going to be a she, actually. She. I was thinking about doing either naming her April for the April month of the Fiber Fest, or Alice, which was a pet that I had in a game, but I really liked her. She was pretty. So it's either going to be April or Alice, the alpaca. And then somewhere in here, in the depths of my everywhere, I have my lamb called Lolly and my llama called Lily. Yes, I like my alliteration. Okay, so I got that from this little booth. It was called Flame Pool Alpacas, and I will put as much information in the description boxes for these different vendors as I can. So there was that, and that was what I got from that booth. And then so we're walking around and like, you know, we're like, ooh, pretty colors, and you know, going through some of the different vendors. We had stopped at one where Alie got some nice clearance yarn, which was awesome. But the lady was telling us about a vendor that had all cellulose or vegan fibers, and I was like, ooh. So I was on the lookout for that, and we were just, you know, just going from booth to booth, and you know, I took a few pictures when I was like, ooh, that's pretty, or ooh, that's, you know, those some good colors and stuff. But like I said, I'll put those at the end, because like I didn't really stop. I didn't take video. I was in the zone. Like just absorbing all the colors. So when I finally got to the booth that she was talking about, it was called Terrapin Fiberworks. And let's see. I got the bulk of all of my stuff from here. Yes. We got some stuff. Okay. So we came in, and it was a smaller booth than pretty much any of the other ones I saw. Like, and it was packed. Like, there was only room for maybe 6 people, and every time someone would move out, another person would move in. So I couldn't get any pictures because I didn't want to take up people's time and be in the way. But basically, she had 2 kind of baker rack looking things. Like it had shelves and like a flat part, and then like some like pegboardy type things going up and down with some baskets. So there was 2 of those on the outside, and then it was 2 racks, 2 of the pin racks on each side, and then her table across the back. And that was her space. That was all of her space. And imagine 6 people trying to like do this little circuit. So I waited my turn, and then I moved in, and then I was like, ooh, these are worsted, and then I was like, ooh, those are fingering. So I tried to stick with fingering or smaller sizes, because the yarn goes farther, and I can make really gorgeous, delicate shawls and stuff. I am personally dyeing myself worsted weight all the time. So if I get good enough, I'm like, I can do that. You know, when I can get good enough, I'll be able to do that with that kind of a yarn. So I was really sticking to lighter weight, soft yarns. And let me see. So let's get you an organization. I got a couple of different kinds and a couple of different colors. So let's start with this guy. So this is Terrapin Fiberworks, and a very my husband called it interpretive art of a turtle. I was like, I wasn't sure what it was, and he's like, it's a turtle. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, it's a turtle. So this is the first color. So this is on the Chesapeake fingering. This is the color Sage. It is 100% organic cotton, 100 grams, 437 yards. Hand wash, cool with mild detergent, or on delicate cycle. I would hand wash it, and lay flat to dry. This is handmade in Maryland, and she's got her website and Instagram right there. I will put these in the description box also, but this is the first one. Isn't that pretty? Okay, and then I wasn't sure if I wanted to mix this one with this, but another one goes with this as well. This is another solid that I had. This is Sophisticate, and it's the same specs. Very bright emeraldy green. Actually, it's reading a little brighter on camera. It's kind of more, I feel like that's a little better. It's very hunter green, and like, oh, so pretty. Okay. And then, let's see, do I have one of these or two of these? I think I have one of these. Look at this, you guys. This is, ooh, hard to read. Katanin? I don't know. It's hard to read, but look at the colors. This is one of my husband's favorite. It's so pretty. Like the dark green. Oh, look at the dark greens and the blues. And wouldn't those two look amazing? He's so pretty. Yeah, I think these two might need to go together because they are so pretty. And then, okay, I had to get 3 of these. So this is Blueberry Hill. Oh, it is the dark blue and the gray blue, and oh, it's so pretty. I got 3 of these. Oh, you guys, it's so pretty. So, yes, I got a lot of these. That could make a really beautiful wearable. I'm just saying. So there was that. And then I turn around and they have Tencel yarn. And I was like, oh, shiny, hello, I must have you. And I was looking through the colors, and they had some with speckles, but okay, there wasn't a lot of blue, which I was sad about. And there was some purple, but it had some brown speckles, which I just wasn't vibing with. And so I went with 2 different colors, and I would have gotten 2 of a second one. Excuse me. I would have gotten 2 of a second one if they had had it, but they didn't. So I did buy 2 of these. Oh. So this is the, let's see, it's called Morning Veils, and it's the Severin fingering, 100% Tencel. It is 437 yards, 100 grams. Same washing instructions. Let's see. Yes, Morning Veil. So I bought 2 of these. It is so very, very pretty and so very, very shiny. So that was drawing, like that drew me in. Just so pretty. And then if they would have had 2 of these, I totally would have bought 2 of these. This is the color. It's the same as the other one. Okay. Catonic? Tin? I don't know, you guys. This is what I'm working with. Can you read that? Anyways, this is the color. Holy pretty. Like, it's so pretty. Oh, it's just, like, in the camera, it's showing up very, very indigo. It's a little darker. Like, I think it's closer to that, but oh, it's so pretty. I would totally make all the things with this because it is so gorgeous. And like I said, if they would have had more blues, I would have been like, mine. And then I was almost done. Like, I had all these in my arm, and I want to say it was Alie or I overheard someone say, "Oh, look, clearance." And I was like, "Wait, what?" So I was like, "Can I put these on your table? I want to go over there." So I put all my stuff on the table. And oh my goodness, these are all one of a kinds or like leftover stock or whatever, but you guys, I was so, oh, it's so pretty. Okay. I know it's not usually my color palette, but this thing is so soft, and I feel like it would make an absolutely gorgeous hat and cowl, or like something for a guy. I mean, or even like a tiny hug for a friend. Wouldn't that be so pretty? Like, and it's so soft. Like, this boucle is just awesome. So it is called Monocacy. I don't know. This is another word I'm not familiar with. I'm wondering if it's like an area, because the one thing was Chesapeake. So it's Monocacy fingering. 100% domestic boucle cotton, 440 yards, 100 grams. Same washing instructions. Uke? O-O-A-K? Is Uke? I don't know. So, you can read those. Anyways, so pretty. And I love the feel of this. I'm like, I want more of these. You are nice. So there was that one. And then I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, my friend Ray at Ray's Yarn Addiction would love this. Oh, this one's the same name. That's weird. So this is the Chesapeake worsted 100% organic cotton. It is 100 grams, 164 yards. Hand wash cold, lay flat to dry. Yep. So this is the Uke color as well, but oh my goodness, it is so dark plum gorgeousness. Oh, and it's really soft. This is beautiful. 164 yards. Hat. Little tiny cowl. Okay, so there was that one. And then there's this one. I want to be able to do this. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh, so it's the white and purple, but there's like these little green specks in it. Oh my gosh, they're so cool. And like in here, look at that. Oh, I love it. So this is Potomac DK. It is 75% cotton, 25% linen, 246 yards, 100 grams. I'm wondering, this is Uke too. I'm wondering, she was saying that some of these were left over from, maybe it was from like a shell pattern or like a pack of something, because they have the same name and they don't look anything alike. So yeah, I saw this and I was like, oh, so pretty. And then the very last, the thing that I was like, oh, drawn to the most in the, this is the same, the Uke. Okay, I was really drawn to this color in the clearance. I was like, oh my beautiful. It is so very gorgeous. I was so excited. So this is the Atlantic Fingering. It is 100% mercerized Pima cotton, 100 grams, 437 yards, and it has the Uke on it. So I went a little crazy, but. So I don't know if you know, but it is my birthday month in May, and I was like, honey, can I get stuff? He's like, go crazy. And I was like, I will try not to. He's like, no, go crazy. I was like, okay. So, yay, I'm so excited. Oh, I love everything. Like, he's so pretty. Okay, so I like really had a good time in that booth, even though it was teeny tiny. So that was the Terrapin Fiberworks, and so I was like, okay, I'm feeling a little overwhelmed, a little overstimulated, and then we were walking past. Let's see. There was a booth with some really bright colors, and I was like, "Ooh, that's so pretty!" And then, of course, it's all wool. But she had a like a little shallow basket of needle point protectors, and I was like, oh, "Hello, I've been using some needle protectors lately." So I got 2 kinds. So first, I was like, oh, look at the ghosties. Oh my gosh, look at the ghosties. And then I was like, oh wait. There's jack-o'-lanterns too. And so I was like, which do I want? I'm gonna get both. Okay, this place was called Geektastic Fibers, and they had a lot of bright, very vivid colors. Like I was most drawn to their primary colors, like bright red, bright yellow, bright blue, and like it just really caught my eye really fast. And so if you're interested in that kind of color palette, I would take a look at them. I'm betting they're on gonna be on the internet somewhere, but I will write all these names down, like I said, down below, and hopefully you'll be able to find them. So then we moved to the second building, and there was some really cool like right off the bat we walked in and this lady was spinning, like right there with her I think it was an e-spinner. I don't think it was a trundle one. But yeah, she was just sitting there spinning, and she made a joke about it, you could only watch for so long and then I'm gonna have to charge you or something like that. It was really funny. But she had some really beautiful yarns, but of course I couldn't have any of them. And then we went to the next booth, and it was all hand spun yarns, and I know I have a picture of that and the guy's sign. But he was very engrossed in his conversation, so I was like, well, we'll say hi and go bye. And then so we made our way around, and we stopped at a few things, and then right before, like, we were making our loop around, there was a place here that Alie stopped at, and she got some mystery bags, which I'm excited to see what's in them. And then, like, either one down or like the next one over or the one down, there was another fluff. There was another place, and I was like, do you have anything without wool in it? Or any animal fibers? She's like, actually I do. I was like, oh, tell me. And it was like this little, I think it was like 12 skeins, maybe 15 skeins of some yarns, and I got 2. So this was Yarn Jams, and it's yarnjam.com. Here we go. And this is a silk linen fingering. It is 65% silk, 35% linen, 496 yards, 115 grams. It is small batch, hand dyed in Virginia, hand wash, cold water with your favorite wool soap. Well, we won't be doing that. Lay flat to dry. All right. Yes. So, oh my goodness. It's such a pretty purple, and it's almost like the one I did, where you can see a little bit of like an under pink. I mean, obviously hers is a lot better than mine, but you can see like the undertones of pink just a little bit. I mean, I can see it. Like, I can see it in person. I'm not sure if you can see it, but like just the lightest undertones of a pink. But oh my gosh, it's so pretty, and it's so soft. And I got 2 of them. Oh, they're so pretty. Yep. So I bought those, and she gave me a free stitch marker. Yarn is my jam. Oh, hold on. There you go. So, yes, I was very impressed with her. I want to say she said she was actually located in Burke, which is like 10 minutes that way for me. I mean, it is really close. It is, I was like, that's so close. Oh my gosh, I could like visit you, but like not really. I didn't say that. I'm not a stalker. No, I was just like, oh my gosh, I used to know people who lived over in Burke. So yeah, very funny. And then we went to a few other places. I got a few more pictures and had some nice chats with some ladies, but it was really a fun day. I really had a good time. I would love to hang out with Alie for other yarning events. That would be amazing. Yeah, that was my my trip for the Frederick Fiber Fest. I keep wanting to say Fredericksburg because Fredericksburg is right south of me, and but that's in Virginia, so it's Frederick, Maryland. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed all of the yarny goodness. I sure enjoyed telling you about it. I hope you guys are doing well and having a wonderful day or night or whatever it is. I hope it's wonderful.